I'm at work again. Hey. I'm doing another video here at work. I've got my horrible camera, but I don't care. And I just wanted to talk in this video about something that really happened to me. This is a true story. And so I know a lot of times you guys see that I am smiling, and most of the time I am. But I was really sitting in my bed the other day and I was thinking, you know what, Zip, you don't smile nearly as much as you used to. You've allowed life and the negativities of life and the things that you're going through kind of boggle you down a bit. And that is not who you are. And that just made me cry. It made me cry because if you guys know who I am, I'm a very bubbly, down to earth kind of person. And I just said, no more Satan. No more Satan. You're not going to steal my joy. You're not going to steal my light anymore, you know? And it was funny because I'm not a big YouTube watcher. I'm just being honest with you guys. I don't watch a lot of YouTube at all. But the YouTube videos that I do like and that I do enjoy and that I will sit down with my coffee and watch are of older ladies. And I noticed that the solo community and like the older ladies community, they're really starting to put out more videos, and I'm loving it. You know, anybody's channel that is an older lady that is in their 60s, 70s, 80s, I'm loving it. And I really, really, really encourage anyone who is of that age to start putting up those videos, because especially like the younger generation, like my children's generation, they don't know things about trivia or, that there wasn't a such thing as Google, or there wasn't a such thing as go Google it. You had to go to an actual library, go check out a book and do the research yourself kind of thing. And a lot of the insight that these older ladies have is so refreshing. I love it. I love it. So that's what I've been watching a lot of lately. And I find myself in a lot of them, and I relate to them much more than I relate to the younger content. I don't know, they laugh more. They have a lot of wisdom that you can actually apply to your life nowadays that is wonderful. It makes you go back to the old and the wonderful times that we used to have. And back before there was internet and phones and all of that stuff. And I enjoy that so much. And so it just made me think, I don't know. I am so different that I don't relate to anyone my age, younger than me. I relate more to an older soul. And I don't know if it's because I'm an older soul or what, but that is what I relate to. But I'm going back and forth. But what I'm trying to say in this video is that is what Satan is trying to do, to stomp out your light, to stomp out who you are, to stomp out the quirks about you, If you don't fit in, you don't fit in. I had a comment the other day that said, Zippy, you're different. And I am. I've never fit into any kind of group. I was talking to my mom and my sister the other day, and I was looking at how similar they are. And I'm even different from them, And I've not found that person that I've just clicked with 100% yet. Or I don't know. It's always either younger, very young children that hark on to me, or older women. And I don't know. I enjoy old antique furniture. I enjoy old movies. I enjoy old fashion. I enjoy just sitting outside, drinking my cup of tea or my cup of coffee and just enjoying the birds. I love to bird watch. Those are the kind of things that I get excited for. I love being in my Bible all day and writing in my journal. I'd rather pick up an old-fashioned paper copy of a book. I refuse to get like a Kindle or something like that. I do have a tablet, but I don't. I'd rather read the book. I still use my physical Bible. I don't use the Bible app hardly. So yeah, I love jotting down my notes. I still love highlighters, and a lot of things that I like to do too are very childish. I still love Disney movies. I'm still that girl that watches Disney movies in the evening instead of Wheel of Fortune. I will still turn on Cinderella. Um, if I could show you guys, look what's on my TV. You guys can see I'm watching cartoons. I don't know. I'm just an old soul. I don't know. I'm a young soul, but I'm an old soul. And that's, I think, why children always harken on to me, and why older folks always, I'm always fascinated by what they have to say and their wisdom and their insights. So I'm loving it. I'm loving the silver community. Um, and I'm just enjoying their videos. So anyway, don't let the devil stomp out your light. Smile, be who you are. Do not let the devil stump out your light. Be who you are. And if it's different than everyone else, the Bible says that we are going to be different. We're going to be chastised just like Jesus was. We're going to be persecuted just like Jesus was. So if you are like the world, then you need to worry and you're proclaiming to be a child of God. You're going to be different. You're not going to find that you're not going to find that you're going to be like anyone else. You don't click with hardly anyone else. You've probably tried all of the different groups like I have. You've probably tried different this and different that, and nothing fits. I'm not on any social media besides YouTube, and I've got my emails. I did open up an Instagram for my fashion channel because I'm hoping that I'm going to be posting some photos there, but I have not yet done that. Because I guess I'm still praying about that. I'd rather do things the old-fashioned way. Sit by a river somewhere and talk to God and enjoy the birds and enjoy the nature, the sounds of nature. That's just who I am. I would love to be on a big piece of property with my own farm, my own chickens and cows and pigs and horses, and just me baking in my little cottage somewhere. That's the life that I would love to have. I would love to enjoy that, away from society, away from cities, away from the fast lane, away from the fast life. Just me and my chickens. That's what I would love to have. And one day I will. One day I will have that. I would love to live the off-grid life. Just baking my cookies and bread and just enjoying my life. I really would, and doing my ministry, and just doing a vlog style kind of life. That's exactly. I know that sounds so crazy and so weird, but that is what I would love to do. So anyway, be you. Don't let the devil continue to tell you what to do. Laugh, enjoy your life. It doesn't matter who is trying to bring you down. It doesn't matter what you see in front of you. That's all. It's all plots of the devil to try to bring you down. Whatever negativity is in front of you, stomp it out. Get it out. Go back to that childhood like you. Bring back your dreams, your visions. Dwell on those things. Be who you are. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.